Hello everyone. Welcome back my channel.
Goodbye Aya Wilson and Las Vegas as Kelsey Plum set for homecoming in the WNBA per National Reporter. Even after the Las Vegas Aces threw a core qualifying offer her way, it seems like Kelsey Plum has her eyes set elsewhere for the upcoming WNBA season. The most sought-after free agent of 2025 is the talk of the town, and with the final decision looming on February 1st, the speculation mill is working overtime. Pairings, calculated possibilities, and now the native call to California has entered the chat. On a recent episode of The Elle Duncan Show, ESPN anchor Elle Duncan and commentator Ariel Chambers first discussed how LA Sparks let go of Candace Parker and Chelsea Gray with having no trade value for them. Duncan even called it one of the biggest front office fails, as Parker then went to win one champion, then Gray cliched hers, and then they won one together. Since then, per her, the Sparks is still in rebuild. Elle chimed in, agreeing wholeheartedly, saying, "Absolutely," which is why a lot of people ponder another free agent, Kelsey Plum, if maybe she'll land there. She's a San Diego native, so we get her a little bit closer to there. Obviously, you team her up with the young stars they have there, and Rickea Jackson and Cameron Brink. Well, Plum's potential team-up with Rickea Jackson and Cameron Brink in Los Angeles looks fascinating. If this happens, we're looking at a balanced lineup that's equal parts experience and rising talent. Plum's scoring and playmaking skills would mesh beautifully with Jackson's offensive flair and Brink's defensive versatility. For ex-WNBA champions, nostalgic shoutout reveals a special coincidence in Kelsey Plum's 57-point explosion. This trio could elevate the Sparks back into contention. But what does Plum actually want? Rumor has it she's eyeing the Golden State Valkyries. According to Elle, "I keep hearing that the Golden State Valkyries is a place that a lot of players want to go to. They've got great facilities. They've got a great owner who's really investing. People love Natalie Nakase. They want to play for her." It's not hard to see why the Valkyries could appeal to Plum, who might relish the chance to be the face of a franchise. And then Ari threw out a hot take, suggesting a potential trade idea. What's your perspective on? Is Kelsey Plum the missing piece for the Sparks' resurgence, or is she better off elsewhere? Have an interesting take? Debate. Kelsey Plum heading back to Washington while Jewell Loyd joins the Aces. According to her, Loyd would thrive alongside stars like Aya Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young, forming a powerhouse lineup. Now, this is where things get spicy. With reports of Jewell Loyd asking for a trade due to friction with the coaching staff and teammates, this swap could shake up the league in ways we didn't see coming. It's speculative, sure, but it's a scenario worth keeping an eye on. Meanwhile, another leading scorer could be in the picture as a potential replacement for Plum. Chindi Carter to replace Kelsey Plum? While all eyes are on where Plum lands, the Aces are quietly preparing for life, without one of their core stars. The Chicago Sky's leading scorer, Chindi Carter, might be a potential replacement for Plum. And honestly, she'd be a solid fit. Carter's 2024 stats, 17.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 1.1 steals per game, show she's got the goods. Her ability to score in isolation is exactly what the Aces need, especially if they're looking to fill Plum's offensive void. But why is Carter leaving Chicago? For one, the Sky's focus has shifted to building around rookies Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Also, there's some locker room drama into the mix, and it's clear Carter's days in Chicago are numbered. Siretz Sohi of The Ringer weighed in, saying, "The Aces could be an interesting destination for Carter. They're probably going to need a Kelsey Plum replacement. They certainly need a scoring infusion regardless." Sohi also praised Aya Wilson's leadership, calling her one of the best, most stabilizing leaders in sports. That kind of environment could help Carter thrive, especially given her rocky journey in the league. The 26-year-old's career has had its ups and downs, but her recent performances with the Sky, including snapping a 7-game losing streak, prove she's still got it. So, where does that leave us? Well, for now, it's all up in the air. Will Plum head to the Valkyries, reunite with her Washington roots, or join the Sparks for a California homecoming? And what about Carter? Could she finally find stability with the Aces? At the end of the day, It's all speculation. So maybe we'd see an entirely unexpected trade. Until then, keep guessing.